Hello guys, my name is Clara, and you are watching Anime Recapped with Sonia. Let's start the video. So at the start of the episode we see Crimson Sword, that old man Arthur and all the others in a strange place. Then we see Clive and his team at another different place away from them, and none of them knows where they are. Amun asks Clive what happened here. So Clive tells him that according to my experience this was teleportation, and maybe that gate is responsible for this. Then Clive says that our theory of monsters of great tidal bore coming from 38th floor is wrong. There is a very high chance that this gate is the source of all that. Then Clive thinks in his mind that this can also be a blessing for me. By discovering the root of the great tidal bore, I will become the head of my department. Then we see a lot of monsters coming in front of them, and suddenly the scene changes. Then we see the outside of dungeon, and the analysis team sees that all the readings of those people inside dungeon have vanished. But suddenly they get their readings from 40th floor. But those readings disappear again, and then we see that a man comes there whose name is Christopher Blatt, and he is from College of Magic. He asks them if something strange is happening inside dungeon. He tells them that just a little while ago the people who entered the dungeon disappeared. He tells them that we were going inside the dungeon with local adventurers. Suddenly in front of my eyes they all disappeared. Then the analysis team tells him that even at 10th layer all people's readings vanished. Then they also tell Christopher that only for a short time their readings came from 40th floor, so hearing this he gets shocked, and then Christopher says that no adventurer has ever gone beyond 38th floor, and floors beyond 30th floor are also difficult even for B rank parties. A Mun of analysis team tells him that a B rank party of Loon Crimson Sword also went inside with them, so they must be inside too. Then we see that hearing this Natalie gets worried, and then she runs away somewhere. Then we see that Nina tells Hugh about the vanishing of investigation team, and says that Dean of College of Magic Christopher is calling you at the dungeon entrance. Hearing this Hugh gets very shocked and leaves to go to dungeon entrance. Then in next scene we see Rio in library, and we see that Rio is not able to find some books, and then he comes to that place where he met Sarah before. But he sees that Sarah is not there and he gets a little disappointed. But suddenly we see Sarah at Rio's side. Seeing her Rio gets happy. Sarah asks him if you were searching something. So Rio tells her that I want to compare the records of all previous eclipses and great tidal bore. But I don't know where I will get them. So Sarah tells him that I can help you in this, and then she starts taking him there. Then Sarah asks him if you think that there is any link between eclipse and great tidal bore. So Rio says yes. Then she says that I also think that this theory is right. Then she tells him that before every great tidal bore there is always an eclipse. But in past it was never a complete eclipse like this time. Then she asks Rio that, but how did this thought come into your mind? So he says that it just came and thinks that I cannot tell her about fighting Akuma during eclipse. Then he asks Sarah how vividness of magic stone is determined. So she says that the longer a monster lives the more vivid its magic stone becomes. Then he tells Sarah that the magic stones collected from monsters of great tidal bore were pale in color. Sarah says that if they were pale it means those monsters spawned recently. Rio says that I never heard that so many goblins and their general and king spawned suddenly. Rio says that even to make them artificially it would need a lot of energy. Then Sarah says that surrounding this there are a lot of mysteries. Then Rio asks her if you already knew about their pale color. So Sarah says that I saw this in the records of previous great tidal bore. Their monsters' magic stones were also like this. Then the scene changes and we see inside dungeon where Arthur says that either we are on some other level of dungeon, or we are teleported to some other place. Then Amun tells them that all their devices are working properly and tells them that Surface Team will transmit our location information to us. Lynn says that then they can also send help for us. Arthur says that I don't think so. Something is wrong in the air here. Then he asks Rhea if this does not remind you of anything. Then Rhea looks around the area and says that this is exactly like Century Square. Rhea tells them that it is an ultimate defensive spell that only high-rank priests can cast. Rhea says that it deflects all offensive and physical attacks. Abel says that means we are trapped inside some kind of barrier. Then Abel tells Lynn to use probe to detect the surroundings. So Lynn uses probe and tells them that 500 meters away from here I am detecting a lot of humans, and they are around 1,000 and among them 50 people are such whom I never met before. Arthur says then maybe Clive and his team also came here. Al says that we should go towards them. Then scene changes and we see that analysis team tells Hugh about everyone being at 40th floor. Hugh says that even if all adventurers of town gather together they cannot reach there. Christopher says sorry but me and my subordinates also cannot take the risk of going there. Hugh says that I also cannot take the risk of sending local adventurers there. Then scene changes and we see that Clive's team is getting attacked heavily, and they are making shields to protect themselves from those attacks. But still many people are outside those shields, and they are not able to survive those attacks. Then we see a lot of monsters coming in front of them, and seeing them Clive says that they are devils. We see that they try to fight those devils. But those devils very easily kill all of them. Then we see that Abel and others also come there. And seeing those devils, Rhea says that they are devils. They are enemies of God and angel. They are much stronger than humans and magic has no effect on them. Then Arthur tells his people to get ready to attack those devils, and then they attack on them and start killing them. Seeing this, Rhea says that I thought magic does not work on them. So Arthur tells her that, but this was never confirmed. Then again they start attacking those devils. But then Arthur tells Abel that defeating them is not impossible. But they are too many. Our mana will finish first. Then Abel notices that behind those devils there is a different devil who is their boss. Then we see that Arthur's team's attacks have finished, and Arthur says that we don't have more firepower left. So Abel tells him that now it is our turn to fight. Then he tells Warren to charge in single line, and then they do so, and we see that Warren is blocking the attacks on them, and then Warren kills those devils with his shield, and then Abel kills them with his sword, and Lynn and Rhea are killing them using their magics. Those devils attack them. But Warren blocks them with his shield, and again they all start killing those devils. Then we see that their fight continues for a long time, and they kill almost all the devils. But Lynn's mana finishes and they don't have any potion. Abel sees that 6 devils are left there, and Rhea tells Abel that I think their boss is a demon prince. By looking at his different colored eyes I understood this. Abel says that he is that demon lord who has not awakened yet. Rhea says that he is the immature form of demon lord. Only 4 of them can exist at one time, and among those 4 only one becomes demon lord. Rhea says that till today only one hero has defeated him. Abel says that leaving Prince I am going to defeat all others because there is a chance of breaking some unexpected barrier and coming here. Then Abel attacks them and kills that devil. But then we see that Demon Prince attacks Warren, Lynn and Rhea and pushes them away, and then he suddenly comes in front of Abel and attacks him. But Abel dodges his attack. Abel says that he is very fast and strong. Then we see that Clive's team also attacks that Demon Prince. But nothing happens to him, and all their spells get deflected. Then those remaining devils also start attacking them all, which makes all their shields break. Then that Demon Prince comes to attack Abel. So Abel uses his sword skill 0 turn to dodge his attack, and then attacks him. But he also dodges Abel's attack and hits him once. Which makes Abel go a little away. Then that devil attacks Abel, and is about to kill him. Abel asks Rio, what are you doing here? So Rio tells him that I came here to save you. Then Rio looks at that Demon Prince and tells Abel that if I handle him then you will not have any problem, right? Abel says that he is Demon Prince, so be careful. Rio says that I don't think anyone so weak can be kin of Demon Lord. Abel tells Rio that Demon Prince is an immature form of Demon Lord. Then Rio starts going towards that Demon Prince, so those devils attack Rio. So Rio uses Icicle Lance to destroy their attacks, and then with Water Jet he kills all 3 of them in one go. Then Rio comes near that Demon Prince, and then he takes out his sword and tells him to start fight. And we see that here the episode ends. So guys, this was episode 7 of The Water Magician. If you liked the video then like the video. Subscribe the channel. Press the bell icon. I will meet you in the next video. Thank you.